Okay, first and foremost, I want to give all honors and praises and glory belongeth to my Lord and Savior, whose name is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wahavakar Kwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that teach us truth well and that continue to teach us truth well, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few, the very few brothers and sisters listening and also learning across the globe. Okay, I hope this is edifying. It's going to be a little bit of exhortation. Arise and shine. Okay, declare the word, declare this word, declare this light, declare Yahweh Shai. Okay, we're going to start on Isaiah 60. Arise and shine. When you go into that word arise, Babakashah, you rise from get up, from sitting, kneeling, or lying, or even sleeping, spring up, to spring up. So what's made us alive? This truth, this word. Okay? For the light is come, and that light is Yahweh Shai. So we've been awakened by what this word. And the glory of the Lord Yahweh Shai is risen upon thee. His glory, another word for glory is excellence, beauty, through this knowledge. Okay? Verse 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. And why is darkness covered the earth? Why? Because the wicked works thereof, that the elites are pushing out. So darkness has completely covered this earth. And the gross darkness, the people. And when you go into that word darkness, it's obscurity, ignorance. The majority of these people in the world, they're ignorant. They revel in darkness. Okay? But the Lord Jehovah shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. In these last days, going to be seen upon the hopeful elect. Now let's go to John. And we need to declare this. Declare Yahweh Shai, Babakashah. Hear me just a minute. Let's go to, where is it? This is John, I'm on the right one. John 8 and 12. Then spake Yahweh Shai again unto them, saying, okay, I am the light of the world. And who was he speaking to? The Pharisees that were trying to condemn, what was it, the woman that was guilty of what? Committing adultery. Okay. And then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. So Yahushua, he is the light of the world. And the world, they didn't even want to accept him. The world of Israel also. Okay. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness. So those of you that have been awoken to this truth, you're now in the light. You're now walking in the light. And he that followeth Yahweh shall not walk in darkness. Why? Because you're going to have this light. You're going to be able to see. Okay? You're going to be able to see through Esau's deception also. But shall have the light of life. So when you have light, what does it make you do? It makes you see through everything else. Okay? The lies, the deception. Let's go to John. Now, before we go to John 1, bear me just a minute. Where was I? Bear me just a minute. I'm nowhere, somewhere in Psalms. This word is a lamp. Here it is. This is Psalms 119 and 5. Thy word is a lamp. So Yahweh Shai, he's a, what's a lamp for? To give light unto a room so you can see. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So if something's a light unto your path, you can see. You're not stumbling. You're not tripping everywhere. Okay? And when you're tripping, you're in a state, when there's no light, you're in a state of what? Confusion. Okay? You're trying to find your way. So this light, what does this light do? It guides us. And who's that light? Yahweh Shai. I'm not going to make this a long lesson like the others. Okay. Quickly jump to Thessalonians as well. Excuse me. Oh man, the pages are missing. Since the pages are missing, we type it in. Bear me just a minute. We are not in darkness. This truth, you got to be grateful, man. You should be happy to minister for Yahweh Shai. We are not in darkness. This should be a motivation. If Yahweh Shai don't motivate you, what else will? Alright, let's start on this. Come on now. Oh, man. Bear me just a minute. Okay. Yeah, we got it. This is 1 Thessalonians 1 and... Should we start? We could start at 5, but of the times and seasons. And in Ecclesiastes 3 and 3, it says there's a time and a purpose on earth for everything. So when the times and seasons, and that's why it says in 2 Ezra 9, measure the time though diligently. So we're measuring the time through what the prophecies, we're watching everything that's happening. Brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Okay, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai shall cometh as a thief in the night, unexpectedly. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, so Yahweh Shai Paul was writing this epistle, warning what the men of the Lord to stay what? Watching, to stay vigilant, because Yahweh Shai was going to come suddenly, like a woman in travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, who the hopeful elect. They're not in a state of darkness. Okay? They've been awoke to the truth that the day should overtake you as a thief, because the majority of people, it's going to overtake them as a thief. Why? Because they're in darkness. They cannot see. Even though we're showing in this light. You are the children of the light. This is referring to the hopeful elect. Okay? Because you might say, are all the children of Israel the children of light? No, because 2/3 are in darkness. So who's this? When it says you are the children of light, this is referring to a particular selective few men that can see, that have been given an eye salve, and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor darkness. So we are of the day. We're the real Illuminati. And when you go into that word light in the Greek,
G 5461. Fotizo.
So fotizo, that word for light, and it goes into outline biblical use, to give light. So what are we doing? We're declaring this light. We're not hiding it. Okay? To shine. Okay? And the scriptures tell you somewhere in Ecclesiastes 9, I think it's 9 and 8. Wisdom maketh a man's face to shine, and he that knoweth, who knoweth the interpretation of a thing, and a wisdom maketh a man's face to shine. Sometimes your face will be shining, and you won't even realize it. To enlighten. So, you ever been teaching this word to someone, and they say, "Thank you, that was very enlightening," because this is what this word does. So this word is likened unto light. Yahweh Shai is that light. We are that light. Light up, illumine. To bright up. There's a radiance to bright, to light, to render, evidence. When you're rendering something evident, what are you doing? You're bringing it to light. That's why Yahweh Shai said, everything that's in the darkness shall be brought to light. And that's why people don't want to come to the light, because they don't want to admit, they don't want to humble themselves to say, look, I've got issues here, I've got issues there, but still, our people don't want to do that. That's why when you tell the majority of our people, they don't want to hear the Bible, because they're comfortable what? In darkness, in wickedness. And that's what we had to do, and we're still doing that, to cause something to exist and thus come to light. You see, that's why Yahweh said, everything that's in the darkness shall be brought to light. And that's why it's always good to be honest with the brothers, and to become clear to all, to enlighten spiritually, imbue with saving knowledge, and to instruct, to inform, to teach, to give understanding to. So and that's why the scriptures also say, a fool despises wisdom, because wisdom, what does it bring forth? Light. You become enlightened. So if you don't like wisdom, that means you're still in darkness. Okay? And the truth is that light. Let's go back to Thessalonians 5:5. Therefore let us not, and 6, therefore let us not sleep as do others. What does it mean to sleep? That means you're not awake. Okay? But the people, guess what? They're walking about. They're awake, but they're asleep mentally, spiritually. But let us watch and be sober. So we're supposed to be watching for these signs and being sober, soberly minded. Okay? Focus on these prophecies. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. Okay? So those that sleep in the night, so lucky, those that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. This is when the people do these things. Okay? So you got people, it's daytime right now, and you're going to have people walking past you, but they're still asleep spiritually because they don't know what's going on. So that one means they're in darkness. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith. So now you have this truth. What are we doing? We're arming ourselves with the breastplate, which is a protection in war of faith. So faith is our protection, and love and for an helmet of hope of salvation. For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. Okay, and this is referring to the hopeful elect, who died for us, whether we wake or sleep, live or die, we should live together with him. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another. I hope this is edifying, brothers. Continue serving Yahushua. Continue being sincere. Okay. So it's about edifying. Let's go to Matthew's Baba Kashar. Before we go to Matthew, let's go to John. Here it is. You got this marvelous light. Marvelous. And you want to hide it. Come on, man. It's Yahushua that keeps us going. Bear me just a minute. It's him that gives us the energy to do what we do. It's him that gives us the strength to continue. Okay? Let's go to John 1. Stay motivated. John 1. And we're going to go straight to 4. In him was life. Remember what Yahushua said as well. I am the what? I am the what? I am the life. I am the way. I don't know if I'm saying it in the right order. I am the way. I'm the light. And so forth. Somewhere in John 14. Okay? In him was life. So life is only through Yahushua. There's nothing outside of Yahushua where you can find life. Anything that's outside the scriptures is death. Yahushua is life. Okay? And the life is the light of men. So through us being woken up to the truth, Yahushua waking us up, we have that life and we have that light. And the light shineth in darkness. The light always overcomes darkness. Okay? Always. Okay? And the darkness comprehendeth it not. And that's why most of the people, they watch the videos. What's he talking about? No, that's rubbish. This and that. Why? Because the darkness cannot comprehend the light. That's why these people cannot comprehend what we're saying. Because they're shrouded in darkness and they don't want to come to the light. They shun the light. Okay? The light shineth in darkness and the darkness comprehendeth it not. There was a man sent from the Most High whose name was John. John the Baptist. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of that light, that all men through him might believe. So Yahushua Salakia, John the Baptist was bearing witness of Yahushua. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, speaking of Yahushua, and the world was made by him, because he formed everything in Genesis, along with the angels. And the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. Scripture says a prophet is without honor in his own what town? Because he grew up with him. He said, this is Yahushua, the carpenter. Joseph is his father. Mary is the mother. We know this guy. Okay? Not realizing he was what? The Son of the Most High. But as many as received him, believed, to them he gave power to become the sons of the Most High. That's the ones who are going to really receive that. They are the ones that have that spiritual power. Those that believe that Yahweh Shai is the Son of the Most High, even to them that believe on his name. Let's go to Matthews. Come on now. Matthews, we're going to shut off on this. This is Matthews 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. So we're supposed to be the light of the world with this knowledge. So if you're a light of the world, that means everybody can see. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. And we're not doing this to be seen of men, but when you have the light, a lot of people, they flock to it. Some don't, and some do. But nevertheless, you're that light, and a light cannot be ignored. Okay? It's seen. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle. Have you ever had people looking at you a bit strange? Why? Because you're that light in a dark world. You stand out. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Okay? Neither do men light it. And you notice how it says a city that is set upon a hill cannot be hid. Because first of all, that city, it's on a hill. It's on a hilltop. And it's a city. And what has that city got? Bright shining lights. So everybody can see it. It's in clear view. And the men of the Lord are likened unto this. Neither do men light a candle or put it under a bushel. And that candle is this word. And you don't put it under a bushel. You don't get a candle and you put it under the table. You don't hide it. Okay? Because that would dim. You get a candle, you put it under something, it would dim the whole room, but under a candlestick. And that candle is that knowledge, but on a candlestick, and give light unto all that are in the house. So us having this truth, what are we doing? We're putting it on a candlestick in similitude, and it's giving light unto all the house. Everybody can see it. The scoffers, even those that don't like it. Okay? Everybody can see it. Let your light so shine before men. So this is what Yahweh was saying. Don't hide it. Confess me. What I've given you, declare it. Declare it. In other words, that's what Yahweh is saying. Let your light shine before men. What I've given you, you don't hide it. You declare it. Because Yahweh said, whoever shall be ashamed of me, when the angels come, when he shall come with the angel, I shall be ashamed of you. That they may see your good works. So when we do this, when we do what we do, it's not to boast, but people will see your good works. And they will admire that. And glorify your Father which is in heaven. So this is what we're here to do, to glorify Yahweh by Shem Yahweh. So with us having this light, we got to shine it even more. Seek the Lord 10 times more, seeing that we went astray. So I hope this was edifying. And I want to, Lord willing, we're going to do more edifying lessons to the flock. Because we're in the last days and brothers need that, a little pep in their step. So until the next time, Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.